So one of the first assignments you're going to do for the cube is homework 3, the cube construction. Um, and I actually gave you a die line that you can print for a cube, or you can find your own online. That's perfectly fine. You're going to print this out on your home computer, or if you need to print it at Staples, go ahead and do it. It will cost you pennies. So once you print it out, then you're going to cut it. So I've cut it here, and then I folded on each one of these dash lines. So the solid lines where you cut, and these kind of dash lines are fold, also called score lines. So you're going to score every one of them so that it looks like this. These are glue flaps. So if I were closing this one, I would actually take this and tape it, which is actually what I'm going to do right now. It literally took me maybe 2 minutes to print this out, and I just cut it with scissors. Normally I would get out my cutting mat and I would cut it with an X-Acto, but I figure most of you guys don't have that, so I just wanted to see what kind of time it was going to take. I also wrote my name on it, which is what I'm asking you to do. Write it while it's flat, because that's going to make it a lot easier. Then I'm going to fold up one side, and I just have some regular tape, just regular Scotch tape, and I'm going to just tape it real quick. So I just taped one corner. This does not need to be perfect. I'm also talking as I'm doing it, and I'm trying to go fast. I'll still try and do a decent job here. And the tape needs to be inside. So I want you to think about, if you were presenting this to a client, would you want to have tape all over the outside? You absolutely would not. It's going to look very sloppy. So you can see, like right now, let me try and fold this back. I have two sides taped, and now I need to tape this one. So I'm just going to put this together like this, and then I'm going to reach inside the box and tape it so that it stays. And then once I tape the side, then I'm also going to reach inside and tape the bottom section, that little flap that's in there. So and usually your glue flaps, you want them to be at least 1/4 of an inch. It kind of depends on what it is that you're putting on the box, or in the box, I mean. If you need it to be sturdier, then sometimes you'll make a little bigger glue flap, so it will make it sturdier if you have a bigger one. So you can see I have a box now that's somewhat taped together. I didn't do a great job on one of these panels, so you can try and fix it, but I'm really not too concerned. As long as you can kind of look at this and it folds together. I want you to take a picture of this showing me the panel with your name on it, wherever your name is. Just set it down, take a picture of it, and upload the JPEG. I want you to hang on to this because it really does help for you to be able to see the artwork. Usually I'll mock one up, and after I have my kind of idea, what do I want to go on the top? You know, I'll write top panel right here on the outside, back panel, front panel, side left, side right, bottom, and then I'll take it apart. So that way I know how I'm designing, because when you look at it like this, it's really hard to tell. This is the top panel. This is gonna be your back panel, and your front panel is actually right here because it folds up. But sometimes your art has to be upside down so that when it folds, it's actually correct. So this is what I'm looking for, just a quick put together concept of a cube that's constructed. Make sure you have your name on it. And I'm gonna show you really quick. I'm gonna write top front. And I usually will put little arrows. So this is my front. So I'll do something like this where it says front and it has an arrow up, so I know how it is that I'm supposed to be designing. So this is my left panel. I'm just gonna mark them real quick so you can kind of see. The one with my name on it's going to be the back with the arrow. This is my right. And then on the bottom, I have to decide, is this the top or is this the top? So I'm going to just do bottom with an arrow. And so I want to show you, if I take this apart real quick, I'll just leave my tape on here maybe, if it lets me. Oops, my pieces of tape came apart. Okay. So now you can see what happens is my top front is actually upside down, because you can see the arrow is going this way. So the art that I put on this panel, I actually have to design upside down. My back panel is fine, and my bottom panel is also upside down. So the left panel and the right panel in the front are all straight. They're all straight. So you're going to have the two panels that are going to be upside down. And that's just something that I want you to be aware of, even though we're not going to use a die line. At some point you are, and you need to know how to do this. So you have to think about things differently when you're doing packaging. So I just wanted to show you that, and make sure that you have your homework 3 kind of cube box that's all put together, mocked up. Take a picture with your phone and upload it to the assignment for cube construction. Thank you.